Good evening, Boom Beach. You're watching Snuggles Plays, and I'm your host, the one, the only. Yes, it's your favourite Boom Beach girl. It's me, Snuggles. Hello to everybody out there. Hello to all my Boom Beach fans and followers and everyone in the community. I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are, guys. Today, I bring you War Factory for tomorrow, Thursday the 8th, I believe it is. Let's just double check that. The 8th, of August. 8th of August. Let me just turn on Do Not Disturb actually while I'm here. There we go. There we go. Okay, yes. So I bring you War Factory today for tomorrow, Thursday, the 8th of August. And as usual, we have already done it. And in just a second, I will talk you through my replays of what I did and how I did it. A very, very easy War Factory today. Probably like the easiest War Factory layout that you will ever see, I think. And the ultimate layout for RZCM, or in this case, as you'll see in a few minutes, I left the medics because there were some grapplers, and I just did RZC, rifle, Zuka, and one boat of cryos to help slow things down. But we'll get into that in just a minute, guys, because there is some much more important news to talk about as far as I'm concerned. Because, guys, as a lot of you have probably already seen, we are in the boombox. Yes, that's it, guys. Have you seen this in your boombox yet? We are in the boombox. Supercell has very kindly done a little article here about certain major Boom Beach YouTubers and how wonderful they all are, but at this moment in time I don't care about all the others, because look, I'm just going to skip right past everybody else because I'm just here to talk about me for now. Look, Snuggles Plays, there we go. New English boom tuber who loves cracking War Factory and the Mega Crab. Friendly and chatty. Indeed, I am friendly and chatty, and I think this is awesome, guys. This is absolutely awesome. This is another first for Snuggles. I have never been in the boombox since I started doing YouTube videos, and so I'm absolutely, completely and utterly 100% super stoked and happy and pleased with this. So I would just like to say a big thank you to Supercell. We have been officially recognised by Supercell. We are in the boombox. We've been officially recognised, and I couldn't be happier about that, guys. So there we go. Everybody who doesn't already know about me and isn't subscribed, please click on that link and subscribe to my channel. So yes, thank you Supercell for officially recognising me and putting me in the boom box. And another big milestone, I actually forgot to check just before I started recording, but I'm pretty sure that by about now we should be at about 500 subscribers, guys. We have hit that 500 subscriber milestone, and again, big shout out and thank you to every one of you out there watching and listening, because I wouldn't have been able to get there without your love and support to me and everything I do. So thank you all round. Thank you to Supercell. Thank you, Rick, for officially recognising me. Thank you to all of you out there for helping to get me to 500 subscribers. I'm extremely grateful and pleased and happy today. So there we go. That was my phone in the distance. You don't need to know about that. So, right. So thank yous and everything done and dusted with. There were obviously other Boom Beach YouTubers there in that Boombox article. All the other major big ones that you know about. Zedmont, OP, Destroy, Chicken, etc., etc. And they managed to get Fritz in there, which I'm I thought that was quite nice of them, even though he's sort of officially kind of, you know, retired, as it were, for now. But they did manage to mention him there, and I thought that was quite nice. So all the other big ones in there, but for now we don't care about them. Just having a selfish second here, because this is all about me at the moment. I'm in the boombox. I've never been in the boombox, and it's absolutely amazing and great. Super stoked, super pleased, super happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Supercell. Anyway, I've said thank you too many times now. Let's crack on with War Factory. This won't take very long because it's very easy. We did it in 3 attacks. It's so easy, you can do it in a solo, but we did it in 3 attacks just to break it down and keep it simple, as I like to do all the time. So first of all, I'll just pause it and show you the layout. So this is what War Factory looks like this week, guys. As you can see, it is an extremely, extremely easy layout. We've got the headquarters there, surrounded by just a whole ton of cannons and a few flamethrowers, shock launcher, doom cannon, a couple of grapplers, and that's about it. There are some shields, 4 shield gens over here at the back there, behind all those mortars. But we do not need to go anywhere near those shields, guys. We do not need to go and get them. Absolutely no need to go and get the shields. So I would recommend that you don't do that. A whole ton of rockets over here as well, but they are completely on the other end of the base, and we don't need to go anywhere near those either. 4 doom cannons here. Again, miles away, we don't need to go anywhere near them. So you can see how easy this is. You don't have to go terribly far and through terribly many difficult defences to get to that core. So without further ado, let's just unpause the video and I'll talk you through. So first of all, I decided to do a couple of gunboat energy attacks, and I bartered out that shock launcher at the top because that would have been a pest if I'd have not taken that out. I then decided to throw some critters on the shock mines on the left hand side of the core, just so that my troops don't get all shocked up with that. Not that they would go that far past the core, but you know, better to be safe than sorry. So that was my first attack. Second attack, pretty much the same thing. I also decided to do a gunboat energy attack on this doom cannon. So I bart an throw barrage and artillery onto the doom cannon. Wasn't quite able to get it all down in the first attack, and you can't see from me clicking on it now, but there was only about 21,000 health left on that doom cannon, as you can see there. So that was my second attack. And then we move into the third attack, where I basically finish off the doom cannon and throw my troops down. So there, as you can see, I am finishing off the doom cannon. 1 barrage and 2 artillery finishes that off. And then we've got some pesky shock mines down here. So I throw a couple of critter boxes to clear them. And on the note of critter boxes, guys, we have I forget how they worded it now, but one of the tribes in this week's tribe cycle is basically critter box increased amount, if that makes any sense. You can get up to 50% increase on the amount of critters that you can throw out from your gunboat. So that's really, really good and will help you a lot in attacks like this, where you need to use critters. Or you don't need to, but it helps for distraction from things like that, those 2 grapplers. So be sure and max out that tribe. I've actually only got it to 30% at the moment, but be sure to definitely max it out. So as you can see, I just threw out my troops there. Rifles, Zookas, and 1 boat of cryos to slow things down, and Sparky with her critter swarm. More critters the better. I started off by throwing a whole load of shocks onto those flamethrowers. I was a little bit late on the shocks. They did roast some of my riflemen, but that doesn't matter. And then we just basically proceeded to clear our way up through all of these cannons. Sparky constantly spewing out her critters and throwing extra critters where I can whenever I have the gunboat energy. These grapplers, they are grabbing, the odd rifleman here and there, or the odd critter. Obviously, we want them to be grabbing critters and not riflemen, but we have so many riflemen, or we had so many riflemen at the beginning, and they can only grab one troop at a time, guys, so it doesn't really matter. You can go ahead and completely ignore these grapplers. It won't affect your troops, and as you can see here, I've cleared everything up to the core, and I'm now sitting on the core with my remaining riflemen, and still the vast majority of my Zookas just pounding away on that shield. The grapplers, they are grabbing my Zookas, but like I just said, they can only grab one troop at a time, and I have many Zookas, so it's not really going to affect my performance at all. It's not really going to be able to stop me or slow me down enough to make a difference to me being able to get this war factory down. The only other thing to be aware of, guys, I don't know if you noticed at the beginning when I threw out my troops, I did throw a smoke over my Zookas at the very left end edge here, and that's especially important if you are landing Sparky on the very far left edge, because you don't want Sparky to get grabbed. You need her to spew out critters to help with distraction. So just be mind. That's the only point where you really need to be, mindful, not worried, but mindful of those two grapplers, is in case they grab Sparky. But so just throw a smoke over that left far end when you're landing the troops, if you're landing her there. As you might have noticed, I landed her first, so she was up the far right end, so she wasn't in any danger of being grabbed by the grapplers. But if you're doing it the other way, just make sure and throw smoke there and cover her up to protect her. And after that, you're basically good to go. It's basically you're home and dry, home free, whatever that expression is. And yes, as you can see there, war factory goes down. So we did end up losing most of our riflemen there, but it doesn't matter. That's what riflemen are for. We still have had the majority of our Zookas there, and the grapplers were, they were grabbing at them, but that didn't make a difference, and we were able to get the war factory down. So there we go, guys. Very easy war factory this week. Brilliant, like the best layout ever, really, of all the layouts for Rifle Zooka Cryo. I wouldn't recommend bringing medics in, because the grapplers will just end up grabbing them, or when the grapplers grab troops, the medics sometimes tend to actually run way over in the direction of the grabbed troop to try and heal it, and you don't want your medics running all the way over the place. So leave out the medics, guys, and you should be good to go. So there we go. Very easy war factory this week, as I said. Let me know, guys, if this is your first time of defeating war factory ever, because it is so easy. Let me know that. Let me know how you did it. And yes, that's about it for this video, guys. So just going to repeat myself a little bit again here, and just return to the boombox to have a little bit more of a gloat, because why on earth not? We've never been in the boombox before, and this is just amazing. So once again, everybody look in your boombox if you haven't already, and skip past all of these other boomers. Not that they're not great, but for now, I just want you to all pay attention to the fact that there we go. Yours truly, your favourite Boom Beach girl, Snuggles Plays, is in the boom box. There we go. Brilliant. First. Thank you again to Supercell, to Rick, for that. And we've probably got 500 subscribers now, so big thank you to all of you guys out there. So there we go, that's it. That's going to wrap up this video for today. Haven't really got anything else to mention or talk about. Still waiting for my last chest to come back on Warships, and then we'll do another Warships video for you when that happens. But yes, that's it, guys. So if you are new to the channel, hello and welcome. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. And also, please consider hitting that like button if you like what you see. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning. And yes, please feel free to smash that like button as well if you like what you see, and leave a comment down below and let me know how you got on with War Factory this week and anything else you want to tell me about. And yes, that's it. So as ever, guys, just remember, keep booming, and I'll see you in the next one. Snuggles is out. Bye.